All right, Shalom. Start first by giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim Harakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone who rule well. Greetings, salutations, and blessings unto the elect. Call all Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua. All right, quick video. Kind of had to speak up on this coronavirus. I know it's a hot topic right now. People are starting to sweat. It seemed like it wasn't a big deal to most of you Americans because it was over in China. But then we had the first American infected with the virus that was confirmed, I believe, yesterday in Seattle, Washington. Okay. And then now they've been reported over in Mexico and Colombia. Okay. So before I go too far into this, I'm gonna read and tell you what the coronavirus is and grab a few scripts and close out. Read an article or two and then close out after the scriptures. Coronavirus. Let's see here. We got top stories. Coronavirus live updates. First death outside epicenter is reported, but the World Health Organization doesn't declare an emergency yet. Okay. Here's other top stories. Outbreak. Authorities are locking down cities in an unprecedented bid. Yeah, they're in China. They're locking cities down. They've locked down the main city and they locked down like one or two other cities. So people are freaking out that coronavirus outbreak is like the movie Contagion. Yep. It says, and a lot of these movies foreshadow what's going to go down. The elites have control over the of these viruses. They have the antidotes, they have the remedies or whatever, as well as the virus themselves. You know, so what we know about the Wuhan coronavirus. Okay, and I'm gonna read something because put a few fears to rest, but also show you how cold-blooded the Most High is. Allow these scientists, these Smiths, if you will, create these instruments, man. These pestilences. Market the epicenter. Outsold wolves, rats to eat. Yeah, see? And that sounds crazy in America, reading that out the New York Post. But over there, they eat things like that. That's their delicacies over there. Monkey's brain, so on and so forth. Things that we wouldn't consider eating. And this is why the Most High has the dietary law set up for us, okay, for the Israelites, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, and those scattered throughout the four corners of the world that originate from a man of an Hebrew Israelite. All right, he set it up so we wouldn't go through this type of BS. Okay, so we would eat clean meats and clean foods and keep our body in a healthy way. A lot of you people will contract the viruses and pestilence that are coming upon you and upon the world simply because your diet is poor. Okay, just poor diets, man. Things like you eat a whole lot of candy and sweets, and just your body's just acidic meat, breads, and don't really like leafy greens and wonder why you have so many ailments. And then you eat abominable foods, pork and shellfish and crab and all these other things, and then you wonder why your health is in jeopardy, man. Fast food, processed food, and you wonder why your health is in jeopardy. Bleached flour, bleached sugar, that old nasty ass table salt, MSG, all these different things, and then you wonder why your health isn't doing good. Okay. So just changing your diet and exercising and being healthy will help aid you in these things, but ultimately praying unto Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua in all sincerity, coupled with the deeds of faith. Okay, what are the deeds of faith? Just to be quick about it, changing the way you eat, praying to the Most High, doing the things, asking Him, fasting at certain times, asking Him for forgiveness on things, and then to still guide you to stay away from certain things, certain meats, certain foods, certain restaurants. Okay, basically separating yourself from the world. This world is set up as a fast food drive-through, man. And if you treat yourself as that same fast food drive-through, you deserve to catch something like the coronavirus. Okay, yeah, in a pinch, you got to do what you got to do. I get it, But being more thoughtful, if you really truly meditate on these scriptures, you'll understand. You become more methodical and more thoughtful about how you take care of yourself. If the Shabbat is in, which it is the Shabbat now, we're not going to do a lot of cooking or purchasing. So that means you got to think, a day and a half, you got to think it through. Last night evening, you got to think through, and today's afternoon and day, you got to think it through. How am I going to eat without lighting a fire or making purchases? Like I said, in the pinch, you got to do what you got to do. But at the same time, if you have control over the situation, then hey, take it, man. Take the liberty the Most High gives you. All right. Anyway, so I'm gonna just go into what this actually is. Who are the victims? There's fatalities, pneumonia. Yeah. What to know about the fatalities at the pneumonia-like illness? Okay. Well, to get that clip, pneumonia-like illness. Okay. It says here, Wikipedia, coronavirus has caused diseases in mammals and birds that include diarrhea in cows and pigs and upper respiratory disease in chickens. In humans, the virus causes respiratory infections, often mild, but in rare cases, potentially lethal. Yeah, now this is the lethal strain, if you will, going around, coming out of China. And that's making its way around the world now. Okay. Let's see what else. Come on. Don't freeze up now. See what else we got. Symptoms. Let's check out these symptoms. That's big. Symptoms are similar to any other upper respiratory infection, including runny nose, coughing, sore throat, and sometimes a fever. Yeah. Does that mean the men of the Lord or the elect can get sick? Absolutely. Absolutely. But it won't kill the elect like it's going to kill you 2/3 and the rest of the heathen that's out there. Okay? We'll Lord willing, I'm of the elect, right? We'll be eating leafy greens, an alkaline-based diet, at least a balanced diet, a neutral diet. If you look at what's advertised out there, it's starches, man. It's a straight up acidic diet. It's sad when you go and you can purchase bottled water from the store. You're thinking you're drinking something clean because the tap is contaminated, right? And you still are filling your body with acid, man. When your water is acidic. It's crazy. All right. It says, which these symptoms, Jake just kind of has these symptoms anyway. When you look at Jake's nose be runny. Jake coughs all over the place. You're in public. There's people coughing everywhere. You got to work. You got to interact with people at the gas station, wherever you got to do. You got to do certain things. Okay. And it was funny. A lot of those are inflammation things are written in the scriptures in Deuteronomy 28th chapter. It says, in most cases, you won't know whether you have a coronavirus or a different cold-causing virus, such as rhinovirus. Anyway, but the whole point is all of these symptoms and all of these ailments are waiting for you. Okay, basic stuff about the coronavirus, mammals, okay, SARS and MERS, CoV. Yeah, human. Rarely coronavirus can evolve and infect humans. I said rarely. Let me read from the top. This is from the CDC about coronavirus. It says, coronaviruses are common in many different species of animals, including camels and bats. Rarely these coronaviruses can evolve and infect humans, then spread between humans. That's what's going on. It says recent examples of this include SARS-CoV and MERS-CoV. Most coronavirus infect animals, but not people. Yeah, so that's good to know, right? But when they do, those were the symptoms. Okay, WebMD. Most are not dangerous, but this has been killing people. Okay, so let me go into the article. Go back to the top of that. I'll click on that and see what happens. Yeah, here's some images of it. Brothers know how to break that type of thing down, but I'm going to go over here and read this one here. Mexico, this is on dailymail.co.uk. It says, dailymail.com. It says, anyway, it says Mexico and Colombia may have their first coronavirus cases as the contagious illness that has killed 17. This from barely humans being infected to killing up to 17 people already spreads from China at least 531 people around the world. So that's how many people have this thing. Can they control it? Yeah. But what you don't realize is that even though it's controlled, this strand could just weaken your immune system enough to where the next wave of pestilence comes around and knocks you out, man. And be the thing that with a weakened immune system that takes you out. Same thing with HIV, the HIV virus, is that or even AIDS, it's not that the HIV that kills you, it's the weakening of your immune system that it can't fight back. And then a common cold or flu comes through and kills you. A regular something that you would normally be able to fight off, because your immune system is weakened, you can't fight it off and you end up dying from that. Okay? It says here, that's what it looks like, I guess. There's pictures of it. Shit, what just happened? Yeah, let me see. It has nothing to do with what I was doing. Go back. Yeah, the main people that the Most High is upset with is you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, though. I want you to understand that. Okay? The scriptures specifically tell it, man. The Most High is furious at you people. Why? Because of your lack of obedience unto Him. Okay, you don't even know who you are and that you're the real children of God. Now, the heathen have to pay for hiding that and keeping that from us. But even if it was, when we go out on the streets and tell you that, you know, hey, you the children of Israel, you so-called Negro Latino, we go all the way down the sign, down the list and show you who you are according to the Bible and what that means to you. Most of you people reject it. Okay, you look at the responsibility that comes with it. Oh, so I can't eat this, I can't do that, I gotta do this and that and do these customs, and I can't have Christmas, and then the kids, and you say all these things, man. Well, the Most High is gonna show you what He's all about, man. Okay, He gonna show you what He's all about. He told you when we were standing under Mount Sinai, back after we left out of Egypt, that hey, He was gonna punish you with all those curses. Okay, if you didn't keep your end of the bargain. We didn't keep our end of the bargain, and here we go. This is what we gotta deal with. All right, but the elect are gonna the 144,000 and 1/3 is gonna find their way through it. Some people gonna get sick from things like this, and the man of the Lord gonna come around and heal them. Okay, there's different things that's gonna happen. No one's completely immune from it. Maybe some are, according to the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. But the point being, we're going to witness the miracles of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, man. Okay? And these pestilence are coming, and there's way worse than just the pestilences. Imagine if you have a pneumonia respiratory infection type illness, and then you have to run for your life. You're not going to have breath to run. You got to run from a pack of wild dogs or something. Ravenous dogs. Wolves, or let alone escaped animals out the zoo, or wild animals coming looking for food or whatever. You see? It says the Mexican and Colombian officials are investigating their country's first possible case of the new coronavirus. They're just checking to see. And it's like they see where all these people are going, and they're just hitting them with, put in their food, hit them with a quick something, put it on an airplane, whatever, let them breathe it in, and then boom, send them out into the world, man. And they can calculate how fast these things go from just an epidemic to a pandemic. Okay, how fast this can spread. And it's spreading like wildfire right now. Okay. So in Mexico, patients is on the northern border of Tamaulipas. I don't know how to say that, which borders Texas. The Colombian case concerns a 19-year-old Chinese citizen who traveled to Bogota from Turkey. As of Wednesday, 531 worldwide have caught the viral illness, and 17 have died. Okay, this thing is claiming lives. The Most High is the Father of spirits, man. He wants these people to die. Okay, this is what happens. Okay, it's willed out. Yeah, this is different places. I'll let that play for a minute. I see they got bullshit ass commercials. Ain't got time for that. Anyway, okay. Yep, they're canceling certain transportation through the city, so they're not just sending the virus around through people getting hit, you know. Anyway, let's hit these scriptures and close out. This should be pretty quick. I'm gonna jump. But we've been telling you that these viruses were coming, and there's gonna be more. It's only gonna get worse. You want to know what the zombie apocalypse is probably gonna be about? Probably all of these people caught up under the pestilences, man, and lack of food. Okay, they're gonna be walking around with no energy, can't breathe, and just all messed up, breaking out and rashes and all kind of things. Sounds like a zombie apocalypse to me. Okay, but hey, I speak as a man. I'm not saying that's the words of the Heavenly Father. I speak as a man. Okay. It says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord Yahweh. Cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true." Yeah, these things are coming to pass. We've been telling you about these things that are coming to pass. Okay? "Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee." Hey, the people and the things that are coming are going to hit the men of the Lord and the elect. Hey, man, we're not worried about those things. We're not supposed to worry. Why? Because we have the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. We have faith and belief of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Okay? And we have the works to prove our faith. Okay? But we have to perform them to the best of our ability. All right? Cutting back on meat if that's something, a vice, or sugar, or whatever the case is, man. You know? We have to really tighten up in these last days. These are truly the last days now. We've been in the overall time of the last days, but as we're getting closer and closer, it's going to be more necessary to keep ourselves tight. All right? Because do you want to be the one that's withdrawn off of sugar or cigarettes or whatever else that you're dealing with, you know, withdrawn off of meat or something because your body can't take it, and you know, caffeine or something? These things people are going to have to deal with. Now let me jump to the point. Right here, verse 4. "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled." I'm going to jump down. 49, I believe. I'm going to jump straight to 49. I believe it was. Yeah. "I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence, to waste thy houses with destruction and death." Most High is not going to play games. He's not playing games no more, people. Okay? Most High is not playing games. All right? If you have a very heavy alcohol diet, you got to balance that, man. You might want to cut back on how much alcohol you intake. Just because you can don't mean you should. All things may be lawful, but not all things expedient. You may want to try to find some good water and start, you know, putting a little bit of stock and time into that, man. Investing a little bit into that. Okay, while we got it. Now, I'm not saying stock up. I'm saying drinking better water. Okay, eating better foods. I'm not saying go waste all your money or spend all your money on organic. I'm simply saying choosing a vegetable over a meat. And be careful with these laboratory vegan plant-based meats or whatever they want to call them. Okay, you got to be cautious of these things, because Esau is that diabolical mad scientist, man. He will attain it all, man, and he will allow the other nations to do the same and feed it right to you, weakening your immune system or whatever else this man could do with it. Whatever the worst case scenario that you can think of to do with something, this man will weaponize it and use it against you. Okay, that's how we know who he is. Let's see what else I wanted out of this. Another verse. Hungry. Yep, I'll read that. No, I'm not. That's not the point. Yep. People don't get it, man. 59. Yeah. Thou, as unhappy, thou shalt come through the sea and receive plagues again. You know, once we came over to the Americas, man, we receive plagues. I want to go to this chapter now. Let's go up to 17. Second Ezra 16 and 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? If you're of the elect, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua will deliver you. And you're going to know the protocols that you need to get him to listen and to answer and to respond to you and your cries for help, your requests for help. Okay? Not just because you know the name, but because you built a rapport with him of feeding his sheep, you know, praying and fasting, decreasing your flesh so that your spirit can increase. Okay? Things that the scriptures tell you to do. And there's plenty of videos on the internet. Particularly, I'm always, push Great Millstone videos. Okay? That have the answers that you're looking for. All right? It said the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars. All these things are happening in this time now. Okay? And the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? What you gonna do? No one's gonna escape them, just all out miss them, unless you get taken to the spirit world before they go down. Okay? It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a minute. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Okay? And that's our people. They're not thinking about why the coronavirus is coming to South America and the United States and spreading through the world. They're not considering that. They're not even worried about why they get it. I'm going to go buy some more Vicks, go get some NyQuil, some Robitussin. That's too bad, man. Let me hit Matthew and close out. Come on. Matthew 24. Straight to the point. I go straight to the point. Yep. Yeah. Verse 7, Matthew 24 and 7. For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. Aren't we watching that in the Middle East? With Russia and China and Iran and Iraq and the U.S. and Israel. All them different countries are all gathering in that Middle East, rising, talking about world war. Okay? And there shall be famines and pestilences. There's going to be food shortages, adding to the famines, pestilences. Okay? All these things are happening, man. And earthquakes in diverse places. We just had a couple earthquakes down in Puerto Rico. You think the earth ain't going to shake up here in the Americas? And I don't mean just on the west coast of the United States. California or something. Most High can make it shake where he want to make it shake. All right? All these are the beginning of sorrows. Okay? All these are the beginning of sorrows. It's coming, and that's the lightness of it. Because imagine you, like I said, imagine your city gets a tidal wave because you live, 30 miles away from the beach. And just imagine a huge tidal wave hit and because of an earthquake or whatever the case may be, and a tsunami come up on your shore. Okay? Imagine the EMP hit. Okay, that's still a very real threat out there. All right, imagine nukes hit a certain place. Fires. California has fires all the time. Okay, and this coronavirus could easily spread and quarantine off cities, man. Okay, that's what I wanted in 16, 15. It's about to end it. This thing got a lot of space on it. 15 and 15. Yeah, I'm gonna go up. Yeah, verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Why? Because they're quarantining also. Not just strictly martial law, but how do they enforce a quarantine? With troops, with guns. Okay? For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Hey, man, the Most High is not playing with you in the time that's coming. Over here in America, it's all nice and jolly and happy, and the Super Bowl and all of this going on, and the Lakers and and the boxing and Mayweather and what's his name, McGregor, and all of this stuff is going on, man. All this distraction, taking you fully away from preparing yourselves for the day of the Lord, man. Okay, when the pestilence and all of this is gonna come in and destroy you. All right, so I'm going to close out with that, giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Arokakodash, double honor to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone. Greetings, salutations, and blessings unto the elect. And you know what? You people deserve death, man, for your disobedience, for your lack of recognition for the times that we're living in. The Most High has truly blinded you. And for that, Abad Yem Nawa, Abad out of Womyam. Okay? Shalom to the elect.